Hey, what's up guys? Matt Laidlaw here, coming to you from Laidlaw's Harley-Davidson, LA area's oldest, largest, and finest Harley-Davidson dealership. So I'm happy to announce our latest project. This is our Café Racer Sportster project.
Every year Harley-Davidson releases a supplemental accessory catalog about mid-model year, and this year the catalog they released featured a lot of new accessories that turned the Roadster into a full-blown Café Racer. So when the Roadster was first announced and released in the mid-model year of 2016, when I first saw it I knew that it was kind of a good platform, a good blank slate to do a Café Racer type build on it. And so we did do a build and it came out great, but one of the things we wanted to do was clip-on handlebars, and we couldn't find a clip-on handlebar that would fit the big fat diameter upper fork tubes because this has inverted forks on it. So one of the main notable parts that Harley came out with is the clip-on bars that are big enough to clip onto these really thick front tubes there. The second thing is you've got these Handlebar End Mirrors. The mirrors are the quintessential Café Racer part, and then you got this Café Racer rear fender setup where the top of the fender is even flush with the top seat, and you've also got rear set controls on this motorcycle, so you have better ground clearance, better lean angle when you're going through the twisties. One of the things that Harley-Davidson has going for it is its rich history and heritage of motorcycles. So these parts were really inspired by Willie G. Davidson's design, the iconic 1977 to 1979 XL CR Café Racer, and it was very much the style of a Café Racer, and these accessories in this build really pays homage to that motorcycle in a big way. Alright, so now we're going to go over these parts individually. So here we have the mufflers. This is a blacked out muffler for Sportsters. You got the end caps here. They're the bronze end caps to match the heat shields. Here you got a derby cover. It's part of the rail collection and the matching cam timer cover. And this is the air cleaner intake cover. And this is the cluster bracket here that's specifically designed for this setup. Here's your Pro Street tuner that tunes the bike, your flush mounted gas cap to give it that flush clean look, some bumper pads to the side of the tank, your mirrors that mount to the ends of the grips, your left and right mirrors, and here's your grips. These are diamond black 1 inch, and they are specifically designed to pair with these mirrors. Black clutch and brake lever. This is a front spoiler that goes down near the voltage regulator. Now the front of the frame. Here is your mid-mount, your rear set controls, your foot controls. These go on really nicely. They wrap around the exhaust. Here's your clip-on bars that clip right to the top forks there. And they came out with a side, a left and right battery and oil cover that kind of complements this overall Café Racer style. So these are those two covers that cover up both of the sides. So and there's your heat shield. It's got this really cool bronze out heat shield as well that matches the end caps. So a new finish for Harley-Davidson. So right now Harley-Davidson has this Roadster build and these new Roadster parts as part of one of their main sliders on their homepage on harleydavidson.com, and you can go there and you can kind of check out all the parts, all the major components that are involved in this build here. But another big piece of this puzzle that we were lucky enough to get is one of these limited edition Caffeine paint sets. So these were only offered in an amount of 100. There are only 100 of these painted in the world, and we got number 30 of 100. And it's called the Caffeine paint set, which is where we got the name, the Caffeine Racer project.
Hi, this is Rick coming from Laidlaw's Harley-Davidson, everyone. I just had an opportunity to take out our new Roadster, which is a Café Racer build that one of our techs, Jamie Myers, among others, put together for us. And had a great ride on it this afternoon, maybe about 15 miles or so. And sort of the first thing that struck me was how comfortable the bike was, because obviously, and looking at it, you can see it's a real performance-oriented build, and it backs it up with power, braking, handling, but the comfort level, which is a combination of the suspension setup, which is probably the best you're going to find in any bike in the Sportster family at this point in time, is key. Additionally, the seating, and I think the gearing, which you can most notice when you're on the highway, maybe hitting freeway speed, 65, 70 miles an hour, because it was very smooth, wasn't buzzy, which, you know, previous generation models in this family had a tendency to be that way. The other thing I was struck by, which, you know, is not uncommon with Harley-Davidson, is the quality of the components on the bike, including this special numbered tank set that's unique to this model. Additionally, if you start at the front of the bike, you'll see the clip-on style bars, which have some really nice detail finishes, and the quality feel that you'll notice when you take a hold of the bar, including the mirrors, and really from that point all the way back through the bike with the design of the tank, the execution of the paint, the exhaust system, this bronze finish, which is a first time that I can remember on a bike like this, or any of the models for that matter. So I was really impressed and really pleased with the bike, and I think anybody that may be coming from the sport bike world, or you have a Harley-Davidson but you want something that is a little more high performance and will offer you great handling characteristics, additional braking, you want to take it up in the mountains and push yourself a little bit, this is the bike to consider.
Thanks for watching this special presentation of the Caffeine Racer build, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. If you'd like to take a look at this build, we currently have it on display here at Laidlaw's Harley-Davidson.